Awesome. Can I ask you, how did you find me?
I think I found a car when I was just doing like a search on auto. I don't know if it was an Auto Trader, if it was on Facebook, but I saw one of the Mazda 3s somewhere along the line, and then I think I called you out looking for it.
Cool, cool. So you found me online, basically gave me a
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
All right. And as far as our conversation from the get go, what was the vibe?
Oh, extremely positive, extremely positive. So, I, I knew there was going to be a few months, and it ended up being like 6 months or so before I reached back out to you. But I was, doing the initial, wanted to see if this is the path I wanted to go with with a broker, and it was very much like you explained the process. It was an extremely positive conversation. You kind of wanted to know a little bit, more than what I was looking for, but kind of like the purpose of it and everything. So very interested in I guess the personal reasons why I was buying the car. So
Yeah, I wear my heart on my sleeve with
yeah,
everything I do. Sometimes I should just shut up and just get to the business only,
yeah,
but it's interesting to know
yeah.
people's story behind stuff.
Mhm.
And actually, the story behind this car is pretty special to me because you requested a what kind of car?
Uh, a 2017 to 2018 Mazda 3, and then a hatchback. I think that was the only thing I was asking for
A,
in March, and then after I engaged you in, I guess it was September, I asked for an auto, or I'm sorry, a stick. Or,
yeah, stick shift.
yeah.
That's what was pretty special. So the whole reasoning behind that for your son and everything was
Mhm.
super, super special, man. So as far as the process, like all the updates, everything I went through, can you explain a little bit about that? Like how it went for you, how you saw it?
So yeah, so it was the initial. I don't know how long it took, but it was the initial week or so. It was every day was on it. Haven't found anything. Back on it in the morning. So very much like on a day to day basis, I knew where you were at in the process. And then once you found it, then the communication was okay. This is what we found. In fact, I think you did send me one of the CR reports that was just kind of like kind of gauging is this what you're looking for and things like that.
Yeah, the condition
Yeah.
report. So the condition report, you found that helpful?
Yes, extremely helpful. So if you're not if you're not actually looking at the car or anything like that, it's great to know what the inspection is saying, as
Yeah.
opposed to like, am I getting in the car and do I see scratches? Like, no, this is about is it mechanically sound and things like that. So
Awesome. And where did you find like all the videos I sent you of the mechanical inspection and all that? Was all that
it
helpful?
was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, just being able to see underneath the car and see that there are no leaks, and looking up at everything, and I, we didn't find anything. I think there was maybe like the engine cover or whatever.
Yeah,
That
the
was the
little
only
plastic
yeah,
cover.
it was the only thing that was at all a problem, but that's not even a problem. So
Yeah. And where did we find your car at?
Seattle,
Yes, sir.
Seattle, yeah,
Seattle. My first time
yeah,
buying that far away.
yeah.
And it took about how long to get here?
About 4 days. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
I thought it was going to take 2 weeks, and it was here, you know, 4 days.
Yeah, I was on it like that. I wanted to make sure. Honestly, I thought it was going to take about 8 days to get here.
Yeah.
That I was kind of gauging, but the driver did tell me he was like, "Oh, I'll be there from 5 to 6," but I was like, "Yeah, it's probably like 8 to 10, something
Mm-hmm.
like that." But yeah, that worked out well. He got here very fast,
Mm-hmm.
and initially all my clients put a deposit in place, right? When I mentioned the deposit to you, how did that sit with you? When I said, "Hey, Brian, all my clients put a 3K deposit in place," how did you view that?
I think the knowing that you're going to purchase the car up front. And it's going to be an auction type situation. I had no issues with that at all because you fronted the money for the rest of the car, right? So 3,000 was not a problem.
Awesome. And for anybody watching this video that are thinking about, calling me and doing business with me, maybe they're a little skeptical, they find me online and, nowadays people are skeptical about certain things. What would you tell the person watching this video wanting to do business?
I would say uh, just very much on your customer side. Wanting to make sure that you find the vehicle that they want, making sure that you know that they know that you have their back. There were certainly things that like I didn't really think of, buying an auction car that you took care of up front. So yeah, it's very much somebody that's on your side is the best way I can explain
Awesome. Let me see if I have any. Like I said, I got my questions right here, but I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything. And, I just want to say again, thank you so much, Brian. It means a lot to me. And, I hope the car lasts forever.
it. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.